I got diagnosed with ADHD.
You did?
Yeah, I got diagnosed with ADHD, and it made me think a lot about myself and the way that I am. It's not I'm not the type of person to like embody the label or think it really means much. I
Yeah.
am just who I am. Have you are you in any way neurodivergent?
I've been told, yeah, by a doctor I have ADHD. I mean, I'm not surprised because I just sit and obsess over things constantly. But I think I'm happy with however my brain is wired. I don't really care to change it. Like I said, I think one of my greatest superpowers is my obsession, and I think some people would view that as a weakness. But I just like if you just think about solving problems three times more than everyone else, like you're bound to come up with different solutions.
That's one of the things you mentioned earlier. You like solving hard problems consistently. When you think back over the last 10 years of your life and the success you've had solving some of these hard problems, if you were to like break it down into some core components of
Mhm.
that you've learned, one of them is obsession that you've said.
Yeah.
What are the others?
I mean, it's all the typical stuff. Like you are obviously who you surround yourself with. Luckily, I just got around the right people in my later teenage years because I feed off the energy of the people probably around me. It's so obvious. Like I start to talk like them. I become interested in the things they're interested in. I mean, this is all obvious stuff. I'm sure you've heard a bajillion times. So, but just gotta. I always have to be protective of the people I'm around because whatever they say is what I start thinking on, and then that's what I start obsessing over. And one of the best things that happened with Feastables is I just reached out to all the fastest growing chocolate companies, all the fastest growing snack businesses, and everything, and just became friends with a lot of the founders. And that's what would have probably taken me 8 9 years to like solve. After 18 months, it's probably one of the top 10 people in the world when it comes to
Mhm.
running a chocolate company and understanding it deeply, just because it's just cheat codes. Um,
What about detail? Sweating the small stuff. One of the things that I saw, I was reading that handbook that was
oh yeah,
leaked on the internet, and one of the
yeah,
things I saw throughout that was this real obsession with the 1% and
yeah.
the small stuff. How do you feel about this, by the way, and all of that stuff?
I wrote that with some of my employees when I was probably 22. So there are some things that I'm like, I read, I'm like, oh wow, I was an idiot. But for the most part, most of it still stands the test of time. And I do think it's very helpful. What's funny? A lot of CEOs have actually told me that they make their employees read this.
Yeah, it went around all of our Slack channels.
Yeah.
We all read it.
That which is funny because I'm like, damn, I should make an updated version of it so everyone. But yeah, the thing is, it's the core crux of it is like extreme ownership and don't make excuses, and people always. Yeah, I mean, the damn, I'm getting a lot of deja vu from when I was writing that.